saw me with my magnifying glass, so you probably know we have a mystery to solve. We're going to do a mystery word. We've been learning a lot about some patterns with short vowels and long vowels. And today we're going to get a chance to practice all our learning using what we know to solve the big mystery word. You need 2 letter A's, letter E, letter I, letter C, letter D, letter M, letter P, letter R, letter S. The first word that we need to build is the word am. A, 2 sounds and there's 2 letters. Can you find the letters that you need to make the word am? I am a teacher. Am. That's right. We need a letter A and a letter M. A-M spells am. Am. Write that down on your page, right under 2-letter words. And I'm going to put up my word am here as well. As you're thinking about that, I'd like you to think about the next word we're building, which is the word dam. Now, this is talking about something that is built up and it creates a reservoir or a big area for water. It blocks off one portion of water and creates a big pool of water in another area. Beavers like to build those. Let's say the sounds in the word dam. D, A, dam. There's 3 sounds and there's 3 letters. How can we change am to dam? What do we need to do? Yes, we need to add a letter D. There you go. D-A-M spells dam, like the dam a beaver would build. Now let's think about another word. The next word I want you to think about is the word camp. Can you say the word camp? Well done. When I think of the word camp, I think of the word summer. In summer, a lot of people like to camp in national forests and national parks. Camp. Let's do the sounds that we hear in camp. K, A, P, camp. There are 4 sounds in camp. There are also 4 letters. What will I do to change this word dam into the word camp? 4 sounds, 4 letters. The first sound is not with a D, so I need to take that letter D out of there. K. Which letter should I put for that? Yes, letter C. And we know we already have the am sound in the middle. K, A, camp. Yes, we need letter P. We just spelled camp. C-A-M-P. Camp. 4 letters and 4 sounds. We're going to move on to another word. And this is going to connect back to something else that we've been learning about. We've been learning about things in the past. So you might say, oh, I'm connecting to camp. I camped in the state park last year. Camped. Can you say camped? Nice job. Let's think about the sounds in camped. We already know camp, so we have 4 sounds. K, A, P, T. I hear a T at the end, but I know something about when I put words in the past, it's not letter T that goes at the end. Do you remember what letters go at the end to put something in the past and it can make a T sound? Yes, ED can make the T sound. So we just changed the word camp into the word camped by adding ED. All right, you can see I've cleared my board off. And now I'm going to give you another word. The next word is dim. Can you say dim? Nice. There's 3 sounds in dim. D, I, M. When the light is too dim or low, It's really hard to read. Let's do dim again. D, I, m. What letters do I need to make the word dim? 3 sounds, 3 letters. Oh my goodness, great thinking. We need a letter D, D, I. You've got it. I, D, I, m. Yes, letter M comes next. Let's do these letters. D-I-M spells dim. Now let's think about something else. This says dim. I'd like to change it up though, and I'd like to make the word dime with you. Can you say dime? Well done. A dime is worth 10 cents. Okay, let's say those sounds in the word dime. D-I-M, dime. There are 3 sounds in dime. But we already knew there's 3 sounds in dim, but this says d-im. We want to make it d-I'm. There must be 4 letters. What letter could we add here that we've been learning about? Yes, we can add a final E at the end, and it will help the I to say I. Now this says dime. Now, as you're writing dime, finishing that up, I'm going to tell you the next word. We've been talking a lot about community helpers. The next word we have is the word crime. We've been learning that as a community, we want crime to be low, so we have to do our job for that. But if a law is broken, it's a crime, so we might have police officers help us with that. Let's say crime. Ready? Crime. Nice job. Let's do the sounds we hear in crime. Here we go. K, r, I, m, crime. There are 4 sounds again in crime. But you know what? There are 5 letters. How can we change dime to crime? That is some good thinking. We know we have the I'm part, so we're going to leave that. But we want to take away the D. What do we have to put at the beginning to make it say cur, cur? You got it. We've learned about blends before. We have the CR blend at the beginning. C-R-I-M, crime. C-R-I-M-E, crime. Go ahead and skywrite that with me. C-R-I-M-E. Write it where you are, and it has how many letters in it? Yes, there's 5 letters. So we're going to put crime right there. The next word that you're going to make is the word rip. Can you say rip? Nice work. There's actually a rip in my coat pocket inside here. Rip. Let's do the sounds. R-I-P, rip. What letters do we need to spell the word rip? You've got it. There's 3 sounds, and there's actually 3 letters. R, that's the letter R, I, P. Yes, letter P. R-I-P, rip. Let's spell rip. Ready? R-I-P, rip. Rip has 3 letters, so it's going to go right over here. Oh, you're getting so fast at this. I want to change rip into the word ripe. Farmers, they're community helpers too. They produce things for us to be able to buy. Farmers wait until their items like strawberries are ripe before they sell them to us. Let's say the word ripe. Great job. Ripe. R-I-P. Ripe. 3 sounds. But it can't be spelled this way, right? Because this says rip. What are we going to do? Yes, we're going to add an E at the end. That final E can make the I say I. R-I-P. Ripe. R-I-P-E spells ripe. All right, we have cleared boards. The next word is medic. Can you say medic? Well done. A medic is a person that is trained to help when people are injured or hurt. Medic. Let's do the sounds we hear in medic. Here we go. D, I, K. Medic. 5 sounds. And guess what? There's 5 letters. How could we make the word medic? Oh, I know. You are grabbing letters and making it right now. You're right. E, D, I, K. Medic. Let's now think about the word care. Can you say care? Great. We can show care for people in lots of ways by doing nice things for them. Let's do the sounds in care. K, care. 3 sounds, but there's 4 letters. How can I make the word care with 4 letters but 3 sounds? The K, letter C, K, A. Yes, care. That would say car, so that's not going to work. Oh my goodness, yet again, you're right, that final E, that makes this word say care. Okay, we wrote the 4-letter word care, and now we're going to change care into cared. The vet cared for our dog when she was sick. Cared. Say cared. Nice job. Now, that happened in the past, and I know that this says care. How can I make that say cared? Let's do the sounds. K, A, D, cared. There's 4 sounds. We already have 4 letters. What do we know about words in the past? They can make the D sound. Yes, ED work together for that. So we're going to add the D here because we had care. And there's this thing where we say drop the E and add ED. Now we say cared. All right, you've done it, my mystery word helpers. We've got the word medic up here. But you know what? I want to think about, what I could make with the letters that I have left. Here's what I have left. The mystery word that we're building today has to do with a community helper. We've been learning about different community helpers. This community helper does something medical and helps people so that they are ready and well enough to get to the hospital and see a doctor or a nurse. This type of person and helper is not a doctor or a nurse. They have special training to work in the field on things like an ambulance. Do you remember what that word is for that person that can do that job? I'll give you a hint. It starts with a medic. Here's another one. Paramedic. What's funny is, in the word para, the A kind of makes an sound. People call that the schwa. This says paramedic, but there's still 1 letter left. Where should that go? That S. You got it right at the end. Our mystery word today is paramedics. Can you say paramedics? Woohoo! Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.